Welcome to Rambling Reality, where the mind meanders, the rants appear randomly, and you never quite know where reality will set in at just the right time. I'm your host, Jessica Hannan. Enjoy the ride. Welcome back to Rambling Reality, a podcast that's kind of been defunct for 2.5 years, which is kind of strange, but not really. I didn't really have a value of what I was saying because I didn't think anybody was listening. But since starting Deconstructing Damsels, I've discovered that I enjoy saying things and learning things and finding out information and just putting my opinions out there because Lord knows I'm not missing a single opinion ever. There's no way that's ever happening. So in return, this podcast will be kind of updated randomly. There's no real set schedule because it's not something that's going to be like Damsels where I'm taking a book apart and just kind of putting it back together. Instead, this is all about my feelings, what's going on. I'm going to use it to somewhat talk about my depression because goodness knows it has its ups and downs, especially when I'm stressed out. But also I wanted to create a new version of this podcast and kind of give it a little bit more, not purpose because it's called Rambling Reality, I mean, come on, but more idea of who I am as a person outside of blogging and everything else, because I think as people evolve into the new way of being in society, we kind of listen more than we read, and that kind of saddens me because I love reading. I think reading is the most valuable thing on the planet. But I also know that time is a constraint, and I know that people have things they want to do. And so along the way, you'll probably find some kittens because here comes Binky running around trying to get up to her spot before she goes to bed. I just wanted to make Rambling Reality come back from the dead. And I think this could be a really fun thing, especially if I can have more people on. Like, I've had my fiance on Deconstructing Damsels, and he'll be on a couple of those Patreon episodes. But unlike that podcast, this one will not have a Patreon, and when I feel like I want to do it, I will. So if you don't keep up with it, you're not going to miss too much. Although you may miss a lot, because right now I'm really opinionated about a lot of facts. I hope you guys join the party, or return, or say, oh yeah, that thing, that was actually not that bad. Whatever it is, in a positive light, I hope you'll come back. I hope you'll see what's coming on, and I hope you'll enjoy the new evolution. Don't have any specific things that I'm going to be talking about yet. I'm going to be winging it as I always have. Hopefully you guys will join the ride, or, continue to ride along with me 2.5 years later. So really sorry about that, y'all, by the way. But sometimes life kind of overtakes you. And I'm going to be trying to put a podcast recommendation or what I'm listening to or whatever, something every episode, just like I do on Deconstructing, because I think it's important to elevate, but also what I listen to says a lot about me and what I think and what I feel and what I agree with and stuff like that. My skill set, not the best. I'm still learning things as I go because that's just how I am. But ultimately, I think that we're going to find some kind of balance along the way. And I'll definitely ask you guys for feedback and everything else. But for now, just kind of know that in the next coming weeks, there's going to be at least 1 or 2 more episodes because I'm trying not to overdo anything. The new opening intro is done by Scott Buckley and it's called Patagonia. I think that's how you say it. But full credit to him. Thanks so much for letting me use it. Good job. The logo is still done by the wonderful Sven, my fiance, because I'm the lucky one in all of that. And I still love it, and I'm not changing it, because really, a chameleon on a bullseye, how can you go wrong? Thanks, guys. See you next time.